Welcome back to Meet E-Bikes with Sarnia E-Bikes. Today we are having a look at our latest X here, the Daymak Boomer Buggy X. It is the latest and greatest from Daymak's mobility division, and it's about as close to being a car as you can get without actually legally being considered one. Down to the lines and design of it, to the fact that they put the charge port basically under a locked gas cap. It's got full LED lighting, turn signals, high beams, low beams. It even has fog lights. Not 100% sure that this is something I want to be driving in the middle of the fog, but the options are there. Inside, we've got quite a bit of room, and frankly, I'm going to sit in it here just to make it a little easier to show off the controls. It is large enough that it actually has a standard handbrake. We have a back seat for someone to take a seat on, but you can also flip this up and just make a standard cargo space in the back for you to be able to stack anything on there and not have to worry about it falling off. Alright. So once we're in, controls are fairly simple. You've just got your steering yoke, forward, and reverse. You've got 3 speeds for high, medium, and low, but you also have your potentiometer or your dial here that you can use to do more fine adjustments on the speed. Headlight controls, wiper spray, because yes, it does have functional wipers on it. Turn signals, horn, high and low beams. Over here, we do have the wiper controls, the fog lights, and this activates your reverse camera. Because it doesn't have a dedicated reverse gear, you can toggle the camera on and off as you see fit, which is great because it basically means you have no blind spots behind you. You have AC controls here. You press in to activate it, and then you just rotate it to what level of fan you want. Over here, it is written, does still have a Chinese labeling on it, but this is your heat controls. So you have heat, you have AC, everything that you could possibly need. Now I'm going to fire it up here, and even the keys on it, they built these to look very much like an actual truck, or modern vehicle key. Does fold up and flips out. So let's light her up.
Welcome to boot Intelligent Boost Electric Vehicle.
It does talk to you when you turn it on and when you turn it off. So as you can see, you've got the full digital display, and you do have media controls over here where you can Bluetooth you can Bluetooth your phone onto it and have it play music onto it. It does also have a USB point here where you can put a USB stick into it and play whatever music, or also, as illustrated by this, you have a movie option. So if you feel like you really need to watch a movie on a screen this size, the option is there. Unlike a lot of these, the radio function actually does get decent reception, because once again, we go back to the fact that it's built much more like a car than a standard mobility scooter, so they put real antennas in it. We have a sunroof. To generate some airflow as you're moving along. The back window also opens up, and the side windows are powered. So this is essentially the latest and greatest that Daymak has been able to make in terms of a mobility scooter. I'm just going to shut it off now, so it's going to talk at us again.
Thank you for using the boot electric car. Please lock your car.
Now it gets this runs stock on a set of 45 amp lead acid batteries which give it a standard range of around 60 kilometers. It gets up to 22 to 23 kilometers an hour, which I have personally tested. And honestly, given the full suspension onto it, it runs very smoothly, all things considered. Yeah, so by and large, this is, I do believe, kind of a good sign of things to come. I believe that we're going to see more things like this coming out in the mobility world on there to just give people the ability to get around comfortably and, honestly, a lot safer. Since when you're driving one of these on the road, I really don't think that passing traffic's going to be able to easily miss that you're there. Daymak's stock on this is somewhat limited. They sell out, honestly, before they even make landfall. There's usually pretty steady pre-orders in place for it. But we will always have an idea on how soon we can get one of these, so anyone who would like to see something like this, just contact Sarnia e-bikes and we'll give you some pricing and an ETA on when we can get a hold of it for you. Until next time, this is Sarnia e-bikes signing off.